Okay, cool. I'm making my notes.
Okay, it's just a dynamic duo again. That's right, we hold it down. So our group was assigned Ties That Bind, Ties That Break by Lenzi Namioka. So this book was about this girl, well, technically a woman, and she was doing a little flashback. And it's about how she was raised in China in 1911 and how their culture, she was actually like the first one to break her culture because usually they do the binding of the feet and she didn't want to do that. So
basically it's about how she gained her freedom, so to speak, because freedom. So to speak, because she, in their culture, everything they do goes by off of like their elders or their relatives. So her actually speaking up was a major step forward for like their family and what they normally do. And so how was she, like 5?
She was 5 when she was engaged to a 7-year-old. Yeah. If that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, she was 5 when all that started, and she realized like she promised herself that she did not want any of that. She did not want to be married or engaged at a young age. And she did not want her feet bounded.
Which I just learned. I was figuring it was like ankles, but apparently it's by your foot and it's bound.
I have to show you a photo. It's literally like my foot goes like this.
It's literally
like that.
It's kind of like if it was on a branch, like a bird. It just fit perfectly. That's what it was.
It's like really bad. Like,
yeah.
I have to show you a photo. It was like really bad.
Actually, I could Google that.
Yeah, Google it.
Chinese bound feet.
But she knew like she didn't want to do it either because she talked to her older sister, and her older sister said that I think she regretted it, or she said it was like really bad and painful. See how it was?
Yeah, it was like super painful, and it looked super.
Look at it right here. See how their shoes are?
Oh my
They like
God.
want their feet like small.
So it's like a burrito. It's running from a tortilla to a burrito.
And like their toes form underneath basically because of the way they bind it. Like it can't grow. The bones can't grow at all.
So I'm glad this girl. Her name was Ellen. Teo Ellen, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad she said no because at first the women tried to hold her down and do it, but then her father was like, she can have the freedom she wants. So then her grandma dies, and then her dad dies. So then
before he dies, he actually supported everything she wanted. Like supported her going to school, and
because she wanted to be a teacher.
Yeah, going to school and not wanting her feet bound. And then also not wanting to like get married and stuff. So he actually supported that. But the uncle did not.
Yeah.
He was described as what, big uncle?
Yeah, big uncle who didn't like kids, especially girls. So already 2 strikes against her. So yeah, then he dies, and so he takes over as head of the household, and the mom supports the daughter for wanting to, speak English and teach her little brother English. But then the big uncle finds out, and he wants her to become I always forget this word, a concubine. And so, she ain't having none of that. So she eventually runs away to America and marries this guy. I think his name was Jack. James. It's JJ, Yeah. So anyways, my opinion about this book is, I guess it's kind of cool that she fought for her freedom in a way where she didn't follow the norm and she kind of paved the path her own way. Made her own way. So it's kind of, I guess, inspirational for, people who maybe don't like their culture and they kind of want to do their own thing and explore. So that's a good, story of triumph for them.
Yeah, and I think it's good that she actually did speak up because I feel like even today it's like a major thing where it's like when family or like just anyone, like when they speak up, family members don't agree and it comes to like a big argument or things like that. And if you ask why, they're always like, because you have to. It's not like you don't really get a reason.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those, that's the way it is. Yeah. But like, why is it that way? That's just what it is. Well, challenge the norm, So I like that she was able to challenge it and she became successful. She got married and she got away from because I guess China was also going through like their like falling out of culture. So she was, beating it before it actually happened and got it out of there in time. And then there's other things that were brought up where she was on the boat, I think, where the Chinese women were judging her just based off of her looks and stuff, which sucks because, they don't even know her, but they're just judging her, which is another thing. Don't book a judge by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. And that's pretty much it. Kaylin, what do you think? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Ashley, what do you think? Oh, my bad. Sorry, you're not here. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I don't really like reading books, but this book wasn't too bad. I like how it fought the norm and, she created her own way, which is cool.
It was, I don't know. It was good, but I think maybe I like a different one better. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not too into reading either, so.
Yeah. That's pretty much all the notes and stuff we got.